God body. We up in there. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The return of the Jedi. And we got Brother Rashir. He up in here, man. Like, hey, Dallas, Texas. Hey, we representing here tonight, man. It's our business.
Yes, peace, God. Peace, God. You know, man, we here. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, here to just shine. That's all we can do is shine up on each other. You know what I'm saying? All life. No negativity, all life, baby. I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's all to the love. So
yes,
tonight, God, we talking about the return of the Jedis, life-changing events. Like, we here at this point in this world where, you know, you have to be able to change your diet. You got to be able to come out of your comfort zone in order to get comfortable. If there ever is a such thing as comfortable. Like, we got so much work to do. Yeah. Man, and anybody out there? Yeah, you go ahead, guys. It's what business.
No, I'm just gonna bounce off what you just said, man. You just said a mouthful. You know what I'm saying? And nothing can grow in comfort. And growth is one thing that is consistent. So we're going to be constantly going through some discomfort in order to grow. And then once we get through that, we're going to go through some more discomfort in order to grow some more. It's like a continuous thing of evolving. You know what I'm saying? God body.
God body. Hey, God body. God body. Hey, God body. Hey, it's real, King, because we see caterpillars, butterflies, but we don't pay attention to the brilliantness. We don't pay attention to this thing going into hibernation and witnessing death in order to achieve life. You know, but a lot of us have died several times in this lifetime. We go to sleep, man, that's a death. You know, you can wake up a new person if you choose to. Like, there's certain people that all of a sudden had these ideas of just being something, and then all of a sudden you start seeing themselves align themselves like a magnet around everything that draws them into actually everything they're looking for. But it does create discomfort. It creates a lot of room for growth. So that's what we talking about, man. The return Jedi. Like, we got to wipe these stigmas off of a melanated anything. Every time it looked like the world was going to end, something of melanin saved that planet.
So you know, what's the plan? What are we going to do to actually implement some of this change, though?
Man, we got to do what we doing. What we going to do here tonight, that's exactly the process. Like, we have to start being real with each other, even when it's hard, because even when it's hard, guess what? There's a solution.
Yeah.
There is a solution. Even when things look difficult, it's a solution. It's just when you're living so far away from your natural way of source of living, you're not, bro, in the cities, you're going to struggle looking for a solution.
Right.
Yeah. Like downtown, from city to city, state to state, you go downtowns, you're seeing more and more homeless people. I see more homeless people outside than the people going out at nighttime on the weekends, damn near. It'd be like, whoa, you go to Atlanta, bruh, it's terrible. Atlanta, it's like.
Yeah, it's crazy that you're saying this shit, man, because, man, this is a system that we in, brother. And this system has been set up for us to go along. Yeah. You know, but this is a different time right now. So we have to realize that. I don't think many of us really get it, how different it really is right now. And change is more than just saying change. It's more than just knowing change.
Most definitely.
Like, knowing is not enough, man. We must apply. Somebody's gonna have to be somebody's gonna have to be the ones that says, I'm gonna be that sacrificial lamb.
Man, hey, God, buddy, hold on. It's crazy you say that. Because I look at the most famous stories that have ever been told. Let's go there. Let's talk about it. The story of Jesus Christ. This is the story of the sacrificial lamb. So in this story, this man goes through cities and frees birds from cages. Say you're not supposed to hold the animals captive. Don't eat the animals. Everything that people are doing at that point in time, this person actually spoke. People go reading a scripture and they say that this is this man's word. But number one, this person never said they was a Christian, not one time in the book. Not one time did they ever state a religion. At one time. Like they did attempt to unify. So this person gets murdered in front of a lot of people. Like people out there crying. Matter of fact, 12 other people with this person. This is the story that we are given and told since babies. You know, this innocent person dies, but the murderer gets to go. But the innocent person who really was building and had a mystic vibration around them, they were the sacrificial lamb. So then you look at the Martin Luther King. He can be a martyr, a sacrificial lamb. Malcolm X, martyr, sacrificial lamb. JFK, martyr, sacrificial lamb. Bob Marley, martyr, sacrificial lamb. Tupac, martyr, sacrificial
Let's go on
lamb.
and on.
You know what I'm saying? So how far at certain points do we really look at it and say, man, look, it can't be one. It can't be one. It got to be millions. And they can't be hateful of each other. They got to say, bro, I love you. Bro, Rashur, hey, that's my God right there. I love that man right there. Square business. You know what I'm saying? It really, hey, bro, it have to be that kind of energy. Because if it don't, we're going to continue to have all these things that run with a competition that is really based on people's survival or they living. Like you can't pick an apple off an apple tree unless you hand somebody $2.99 a pound for the apple. You can't. It's illegal. I live in okay houses, but I can't I can't plant an apple tree in my front yard. I can put some bushes out there for decorations, but I can't plant an apple tree in my front yard. So basically, where I'm going with this is that it can't be one sacrificial lamb, bro, because billions of people can't watch one person put it on the line. When they go, then what happens? Once it's a sacrificial lamb, I need to know what happens after that, because I've seen these stories. We see how they end, but at the end of the day, if there's not millions there is an awakening going on, God. Like these times are different than any other times. Like there are people actually, there's millions, maybe billions, maybe 444 million people activated, ready. But they say it's only 500 million that's going to survive. So, I mean, 444 million would probably be a number, but those people are actually changing their thoughts of beliefs or knowing. They actually beginning to know something different.
Yeah, bro, but, you know, I ask myself, you know, the hard questions. Like, when it really come down to it, how many of us going to be really ready? You know what I'm saying? We're still eating their foods. We're still living the same lifestyle like nothing's going on. You know, when it comes that time, somebody's going to have to be that first sacrificial lamb. Somebody. It's going to have to be somebody that's going to just jump it off. That first initial person. Now, if everybody come along with it, then there's the bigger picture. But in the beginning, somebody's gonna have to be the first one to pull the trigger, or push that button. And right now, so yesterday was Savior's Day.
Big ups.
Minister Farrakhan spoke yesterday. You know, not a lot of people rock with him because of what the media has told them. And we know who the media is ran by. I support all my brothers. Am I a nation? Am I a member of the fruit? No, I am not. But I am affiliated. I am, you know, I got love for the fruit. The fruit have shown me a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it's helped to grow me to be a better man. So I listen. It's just like I go listen to a pastor, you know what I'm saying? I listen to everybody. I listen to what the minister had to say, because, you know, some are saying that was probably going to be his last speech. So I try to chime in to see what I can get out of it, because it's not what we're getting from a job, but what are we becoming because of this job? It's not what we're getting out of a situation. It's because of what are we becoming of because of this situation. And this shit is about to hit the fan, and a lot of us, our fear is going to be swallowed up because we're not ready. We're not ready because we're still eating their foods. We're still stuck on their diet. So when the shit hit the fan and it's time to what we gonna eat, a lot of people gonna lose it because you're still stuck on meat and shit that ain't gonna be here. There's the real fact about it. When it comes to battle, how many people is gonna be really ready to battle? You think them people over in Ukraine? You think them people in Ukraine was expecting to have a war a year ago? A year and a half ago? You think they were ready for war? Them people was living their regular life this way we are right now. And then war happened. How many people was ready for it?
Nah. They wasn't.
These are the real conversations though.
Yeah. I mean, and it has to be the real conversations, because right now, if you run a stop sign, and you get caught for running a stop sign, I mean, now let's talk about the action of running a stop sign. You use very few people dying from somebody running a stop sign and hitting somebody. So you use that incident to say, okay, this is this law. So now every time I catch somebody doing this, they owe this and this and this amount. They owe this amount for it. So not only do you have to keep up with insurance, car notes, a lot of people, rent, food, all of these things that are steadily going up while people's pay is going down. If people can't see the plan within the plan, this new agenda that they have in school that they call what is it? The theory, the critical race theory. The critical race theory they have in school going. They're using so you divide and conquer the people. And then now the people that are supposedly replaced, the melanated people, are what they're calling the queer people. And this is what they're putting in certain doctrines to basically say, you know, hey, when the money gets low and we turn it into an invisible currency where it's ran by chip, by the time you do that, you basically will get rid of a certain section of people that would normally save the planet at that particular time. Like they make movies called the Avatar, all these different things to give you clues of the truth about it. But we're so wrapped up in being real and being a gangster, everything except what religions supposedly seek to make you find is find God. And every single person in this world, when you're looking for God, you just have to look inward. Like even look in the mirror and look dead inside your eyeball. So you'll start like it'll look like it's water back there. Like you'll be able to see a water droplet drop. Like it's so much that we can see once we start visualizing or just having a creative form of thinking that's outside of the realm of the institutions that we have been in. Like we the majority of us spent at least 13 years in an institution, not knowing. You know, our parents made us get up every single day. They
didn't know no better either. Yeah.
No, they I mean, we don't know no better. My kids, my youth.
Hey, but that's not a really that's not a real excuse anymore though, bro.
It's not. It's like
like bro, like we have to do the hard things in the beginning if we want to actually have the easy things in the end. We have to get up and do all the hard things, bro. We have to make the hard decisions to put ourselves in a better position, to put our families in a better position. We have to stop sending our babies to these devils. We're sending our babies to these devils every day, and we're expecting these devils to teach our babies some real shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a strong believer of home teaching, homeschooling. I'm a strong believer of that. You know, I think that's one of the, but it's a discipline in that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a discipline in that. And I salute any mother or any family that is homeschooling, because it's not easy. And once you start doing that, man, you really see the difference in your children. You really see the difference in your children when they're not being indoctrinated by what's going on in the world. You know, you're not sticking a phone in their hand. You know what I'm saying? You're not putting a phone in their hand and letting this phone be their babysitter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or if you're going to do that, you restrict certain stuff. Because I believe there's just certain stuff that kids are not supposed to be able to have access to. You know, especially before 6 and 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the time when your brain is most impressionable. It's things that we don't think about. You know, it's like, because we so desensitized to this shit. We so desensitized to the police killing us that it's just like an everyday event. Oh, police killed another nigga.
Bruh.
We are desensitized to the bullshit. Mr. Farrakhan said, and I quote, when we start killing them.
See, here we go. All right. So Kyle, let's talk about it. So we got to talk about it. I like putting a light on them because it's my personal journey, and my personal thought is that if you divide everybody up amongst everything, the more divisive you get, like where I live, it could be Kaufman County, then Dallas County right next to that, or Denton County right next to it, however which way. Like, so if you set everything up to sector, street, north, south, east, west,
it's gonna be zones later on. We're gonna be a zone.
Like so this divide and conquer thing, bro. Because I'm gonna keep it 1,000, bro. I've seen all type of different races of people be genuine people, and I've seen them all be destructive people. All types. So to keep it 1,000, bro, we are not here. We are not here on this earth that we think we on. We are not here alone. Yeah.
Never been.
Yeah. Never have been.
Never
have been. So
it's always multiple kind. It's always been multiple kind. We just wasn't aware of it. Our parents wasn't aware of it. Our grandparents wasn't aware of it. We was raised that man, we was fucked up. They did a number on us, man. But you know, we don't have to dwell on that. You know what I'm saying? We are where we are now. What are we gonna do now? Yeah. We don't need to dwell on it. We know what happened. Everybody know what happened. If you don't know what happened, just pick up a book, go Google some shit, and you'll find out what happened. Go go some shit. You'll find out what happened.
Yeah.
Now we know. Everybody know where we at. What are we gonna do from this point forward?
I mean, but I think it's important to know that we're not here alone. We're not here alone. I think it's not nothing to dwell on, but there's a reason why it's UFO sightings. There's a reason why a lot of things are happening, bro, because this mothership that we talking about, even slave ships that they talking about, I don't think these were ships on water for real. Like I question a lot of things that were given to us by structural society, by institutions. Like there are things that's very unexplainable taking place in this earth, on this planet we live in right now. It's a lot of things that's taking place that's like it's going to lead to a lot of life-changing events, but the way we vibrate on this planet affects the way other planets vibrate too. So there are beings on this planet that don't want us to destroy the planet or mess the planet up, but I think there's some other things that are very much a whole lot of the part of the process.
Well, you heard about the you heard about the island that China found?
I ain't heard about this.
So they found some uninhabited land on an island.
Yeah.
That nobody have ever seen before. And this land has 2 different species on it of prehistoric, like dinosaurs. Bro, I'm gonna start sending you some shit.
Yeah.
It's a reason why they don't want us on TikTok. Because folks be sharing information, bro.
Yeah, they do.
And all you gotta do is just start doing a little research. I mean, trust no one's research but your own. You're gonna run across all kinds of information. But bro, what you saying?
Yeah,
it's on point because it's already been proven. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they had a whole agenda. Their whole agenda was, to strike fear into us and they thought they was going to be pulling these it's kind of like the stuff that they do with Tupac and the hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
They can do that shit right now. Like they can do some hieroglyphics coming down your street right now. They can do that, right? It's some new shit. It's some new shit to us. It ain't new to them.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? They got some tricks. Like they've been fucking with these aliens.
Yeah.
But they've been testing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They've been testing on stuff that failed, on stuff that failed. You know what I'm saying? So they've been trying to get the technology for years. This Area 54, they don't even call it Area 54 no more. It's got a whole new name. I forgot what the name of it was, some long name. It's not even Area 54 no more. Like all that shit just think about everything that they said was a conspiracy theory is now coming true.
Everything.
When they declassified all those documents, the truth was in the documents. Why you think you ain't heard nothing from Bill Gates and them no more? They trying to put the COVID shit on Fauci now. Bro, this shit is deep. But we still worried about what Takeoff from them and all them other niggas talking about. We worried about the wrong fucking thing.
For real.
We need to be worried about, hey man, you got your food stored up? Do you got your food stored up? Are you winging yourself off this meat? Are you exercising? Are you ready to run when gas cars are not moving no more?
There we go.
You got your fight. You got your boots on. Do you got your stock piled up? What are you gonna do for your family? Do you know how to grow some food just in case we don't have no more? Do you know how to fish? Do you know how to do something other than niggatry? That's what we need to be talking about right now.
Man, let's talk about it. Hey
man, I'm just giving my behalf on it, but y'all know.
Hey, real talk.
It is what it is,
Peace to the goddess. What you gotta say? What you gotta say on that?
Wait a minute, because
peace.
It's some women that know how to fish out here. I know how to hook some bait, baby. I hook some bait out here too. So
right on.
I get what you're saying. I get exactly what you're saying, brother.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody don't know how to do that though. And then we need to teach our kids the same traits. Everybody don't teach our kids that same stuff. Everybody want to teach our kids niggatry.
Yeah. They think it's cool.
We learn how to hold ourselves accountable for a whole lot of shit before we start teaching other people shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's the whole problem. We don't want to hold ourselves accountable for a whole lot of stuff. And then we try to get out here and teach other people some shit that we don't know what we talking about. We trying to learn other people's mentalities. Or we take in other people's mentalities. We don't have to buy at the grocery store. We ain't got to buy from these stores that's getting shit from Mexico, because we can grow shit in our own backyards.
Right. Right.
And I know I came in on the middle of the conversation. I don't know everything that's been going on. I've been trying to chime in. But what I was getting from you, I was liking what you were saying.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You good.
My kids know how to hunt. I have an 11-year-old and a 17-year-old, and both of them know how to hunt, a girl and a boy.
I say.
They can get out there and get their own street meat.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Now there's the key right there. What she just said. That's the key. That's what we need to be.
My daughter have a green thumb. I ain't gonna lie to you. She can get out there and grow some shit, and I can't do.
Because the kids are the next version.
They us.
You know what I'm saying? Kids are the next version.
Yeah. We have to show them how to do a whole lot of shit that we wasn't taught. But guess what? They teach us some shit too. Because we don't never stop growing.
Man, that's the realest stuff of the night right there. They teach us. Man, some of these little people are coming in already knowing what's going on in their life before they even get here.
Yeah. But it's how you raise them too. It's how you raise them. Because everybody don't raise their kids the same.
That is the thing. We have been taught that we raise things. Like, we just cultivate. We don't even have to cultivate plants. The majority of the time when you take hands off something and just guide it, just you show it. You don't even have to grow it. You show it what to do. A lot of times you don't have to water plants because guess what? The earth gonna do it. It's gonna rain outside. So a lot of these things that we think we have to actually teach, we end up teaching them the wrong thing. We end up teaching the hate that we was taught. If our great grandparents, if it was true that they got beaten, went through slavery and all that, and then they was taught to beat their kids, to keep their kids in line, to make sure they don't do nothing to get themselves killed, then when we see the kid, we just emulating the Klan now. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just emulating what we've been taught. We emulating the pain that we've been. So the moment we start actually registering and saying, okay, I can identify with what that is, I no longer have to feel that no more. Like, I've seen and know what they do. Then you start being honest with these next generations, and they end up way better than we were. Like, we was better. That they did have Malcolms and Martins, no knock to them. But this generation that we living in right now, we supposed to be on some mysticism, some type of other stuff that it's almost world altering. But a lot of people out there are on this. Like, trust, there's a lot of hidden gems and things that we have no clue about in this universe. And there is a geared science method to make sure that you know cities, states, capitals, the war at the Alamo, World War I. It makes sure you know all the junk mail that you can know in this world, but you can't ask a person where their soul is located. They can't tell you. Ask them about the hemispheres of the brain, the divisions of their spirit. They don't have anything to say about it. But our ancestors were the architects of everything that dealt in cosmology, cosmogony, all of these different subjects that people could throw out there in this world. We actually have, it's in our DNA where we can wake this up at any point in time as long as we choose to. But that's the whole thing. The sacrifice, we can't take our bad habits with us. Like, we gotta be able to be like new. You can't take a cup full of Kool-Aid and pour it out and then put water in and expect it to taste like water.
Right.
Like, you know, we got to pour everything out that we was given. Like, we got to completely empty that cup and learn from the inside out. If we don't do that, we still going to be faced with the same. We're in a trap. Like, we all boxed in by something. Brother Rashid, definitely no knock to the Nation of Islam or nothing just dealing with an organization. But why box yourself in if your ancestors knew everything? If they say, hey, if God is omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient, if God can be present everywhere at one time, God can know everything, why wouldn't I seek to know as much as I possibly can know? Why box myself in with a group to say, hey, we know everything, so I can't really learn? Nah, man, I'm kicking it with everybody. Hey, it's God body with everybody. Wherever I didn't learn stuff from crackheads, brother. I didn't learn some of the best info I didn't ever had in my life for real, bro, from a crackhead. Somebody would look down on or look a certain way, and they give you some game that take you, hey man, like, so you never know. People be in and out of this body, not even knowing they in and out of this body. Hey man, y'all build on it, man. Shit, we talking about it.
Yeah, man, I'm always with you on that one. I mean, once upon a time when I was in those streets, you know, I got a lot of my game. Crackhead saved my life. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know, we should never. And one thing, you know, I'm affiliated with the Nation of Islam. You know what I'm saying? But I'm affiliated with the Nation of Islam because out of all of the religions that's, you know, that's out there, I think that's the one that I think everybody can agree that it's the only one that's taking it to the other side right now.
It's relatable.
Right.
It's more relatable.
Right. Facts. But to say that is also to say that I don't shun no groups. You know what I'm saying? I'm not of one particular group. I'm probably affiliated with many of them. You know what I'm saying? Like you are, bro. You know what I'm saying? But however, you know, I'm a student of life, and I'm a student of knowledge. And one thing about knowledge, we have to have applied knowledge. You know, we have to have knowing is not enough. We must apply. And that brings us back to the children is the next ones. And, you know, we have to make sure that they have the knowledge right now so they can be able to apply it, because like, we're not even paying attention. You know, they had eight trail derailments or whatever the case may be, but people not understanding those was controlled explosions. You know what I'm saying? So that's stuff that's finna go into the air. So it's not going to just affect that one little town. It's going to affect that whole state. And Texas is included.
Man.
One of them happened here in Texas as well.
I'm going to tell y'all something. I was raised in a Pentecostal and a Christian household. So I was going to church on Saturdays and Sundays. You can't feed me no information that I don't want to take in.
Right.
Yeah.
So everything that I can put both religions together and both of them say the same, damn near the same thing, but right. I'm going to take in and put out what I want to put out. You can't feed me nothing I don't want to be fed, baby.
Right.
I guarantee you I'm going to put 2 and 2 together and I'm going to make something work.
Yeah, but we have to also be in the know of what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
And I get it.
We have to be in the know of what's going on.
So we have to stay 100% in the knowing of today, because the world continues to evolve, regardless to what religion say. It's gonna be something different every day.
Facts.
Something different every fucking day.
I mean,
and
to
we
me,
have to evolve into the person that we need to be, and grow into the people that we need to be, and grow into the people that we need. Our young people need to show them who they need to be.
Right.
Now, and you know, to add to it, he spoke on some big things. If a bomb explodes, like Hiroshima explodes, that does affect the neighboring towns. That affects the ocean. It affects a lot. But one of the melanated men here in the DFW Metroplex has been able to ruffle a lot of feathers. Charleston White. So when you speak, and we're not saying brother's name for any type of publicity or nothing like that, because this man really does behind the scenes. He really does know how to do a lot of the work that a lot of people don't even know how to do.
So does the devil.
Not doing.
So does the devil.
And this is why I kind of wanted to go here. This is kind of why I wanted to go here. Hey, because this is major. Talk about it. So, like, what you saying is real, but in between the devil, between all of that, you can see a lot of truths. Like, it's crazy to me to see a man with one eye be that small, go in and do everything that the rap industry created. They took hip hop, meaning higher infinite power, helping our people, and turned it into gangster rap, trap music. They turned it into everything negative you could possibly make.
Who is they though? Talking about who is they though?
They keep saying they.
Who is they?
When I say they, I tell you, how are we on these different networks right now? Who is behind the web, bro? We are not here alone. Mm-mm. We think human beings are the highest intelligence on this planet, bro. The hell out of here. Like, we get mad and hate on each other for being intelligent. This is what we do.
For nothing.
No, but we know we talk on telephones, but we no longer know telepathy. Bro, we should be able to send thoughts to make a person know that you.
Bro, we do that shit. We just don't know we doing it. We do that shit. We do it right now, bro. You can think about a nigga, he gonna call you, bro.
For real.
We doing that shit already. We just don't know that's what we doing.
But some people
be like, damn, bro, I was just talking about you.
Some people don't know how to tap into that.
Right. Facts.
Some people done dismissed all of them thoughts and don't know how to gather themselves and think amongst themselves without technology.
Facts.
They done let technology control their brains.
Facts.
And it's not about that.
It's like sometimes, like, and I know it'd be hard because I do it myself. Sometimes I make myself put my electronics down. I'm sitting here with a book. I'm sitting here with a book right now. This is the book that I'm reading.
Okay.
It ain't got no pictures in it. There's no pictures.
It don't need no pictures. We need those words, brother. We need those words.
It's like we have to, like, I'm saying, like, what's the boy named Putin? He just made a statement. I think it was yesterday. He made a statement. The treaty is over. World War III. We're going there now. Do y'all think these eight trains derailments was accident? These motherfuckers they in our land right now. When they started shooting in Ukraine, the Ukrainians wasn't ready. We better wake the fuck up.
Man,
we better wake the fuck up, man. Hey, all I can do is try to plant the seed, man. I'm gonna do everything I can do for myself, but all I gotta do is plant the seed for everybody else.
They don't know how to stay off of social media. Social media ruling the world right now. If you ain't posting, or if you ain't trying to be funny, if you ain't trying to be a comedian, don't nobody know how to be real no more. Don't nobody know how to be serious.
That's real.
And people don't know how to, and that's how we derailed off of raising our kids correctly because of this bullshit right here.
Yep.
No, that's real. That's real. Like, why would we deviate? Why would we deviate from a place of survival? Like, think of how, like I said, we're not here alone. The reason why I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna break this love down easy. We have been living for hundreds of years off the dollar bill. If you look at the dollar, you see so many symbols of what exactly happened to you that you wouldn't even know. You just look at it and think, oh, I'm spending, you handing it, it's a coupon. But man, this shit, it tells you so much. It tells you so much. It tells you so much about the spell that you're under. Mm-hmm. It tells you so much about the spell that you're under. But if you don't know spells, if you don't know if you don't know, for instance, life is created, reproduction is created through what they call sex, but they don't tell a person sexual energy is your life force. They don't use these words that are exactly the same thing. So you might see a man jacking out, he beat himself. He just spilled 400 million sperm cells, 400 million lives that could have been created somewhere else. So imagine that energy if he learns the Kundalini, where he rotates that up his spinal cord, his mind, the things that he creates. Imagine what a woman creates if she knows her goddess potential, that she's ran by the moon. If she knows certain things that's gonna fit for every single goddess in this world, if they can make it rain. They have women out here that can make clouds come just like that from her energy. But,
you know I'm a moon baby. You know I'll be out there in that backyard when that moon come out.
Say, look, real talk. So I mean, so if this is our true potential, why worry about World War III? When you got people that have all the resources, some people you might not have the money. Somebody else might got the money, but somebody else might got the land. Somebody else might got some cows. Somebody else might got some seeds. Somebody else might got some wood. Somebody else might have technology just in their mind. The only thing they got is they know how to build things. Somebody else might know how to twist hair. Somebody else might know how to paint. You never know. We are all part of a puzzle that we got. It's important for us to put together and realize the importance of each other. That we have been in so much competition behind coupons, being under a money spell. The fact that we don't know if we can afford rent or if our car break down, we don't know. There's so much pressure. Your kids going to school, getting up, going to work. There's so much pressure amongst people. Just keeping it real has become difficult. Everybody talking about
to live in survival mode.
That's it. We all just in survival mode. Mm-hmm. We're not even trying to be human. Mm-hmm. Human, that then went out the door because we domesticated. We live like the dog that you got to feed and you quit giving it water and you put out down the street. It can't survive. Like, you know, I don't know, Brother Rashid, man. Tell us about it, God.
I feel like you either plan to fail or you fail to plan. It's not about it's not about worrying about this or that. It's about being prepared. Not everybody's gonna make it.
True.
Some of your closest friends, some of your closest family, they probably not gonna make it.
Big facts.
How about it?
Go ahead and accept that now. Prepare yourself for it now. And prepare your household as much as you can, but prepare yourself for it. Because the biggest thing is we don't know. No. That's not a way to live.
It's not.
We have to prepare. We have to prepare. So all those people that have those different traits and that have those different special expertise and those natures, now is the time to start finding them. Prepare, because just having a garden outside is not going to work anymore. It's shit in the air now. It's in the water. Don't trust the faucets. They might take your shit down because I just said that, but don't trust the water faucet. Learn how to go ahead, brother.
Oh, God, body, man. I was just saying, man, give them your closing statement on the return of the Jedi, life-changing events, the return of gods, man. Like, how would you recap the show, man? What would be your closing statement tonight, man, to close it out to the world, God?
Nothing can grow in comfort. We're all going to have to go through some discomfort in order to grow. And growth is the only thing that is constant. Prepare yourself. There is nobody coming to help. You are the savior. You and the people that surround you. Find like-minded individuals and lock in. And I love you.
God body. Most definite. Butterfly Goddess. Yeah, give us your closing statement.
I'm going to say my closing statement is I'm a backdoor on what you say. We have to prepare ourselves, but we also have to teach others around us to prepare themselves, or it's going to be a whole lot of hectic shit in the streets because somebody's going to come try to take from you if you don't also try to help prepare your neighbors. So we have to grow together. It's not all about it. Each one teach one. So if you teach one, that means ain't nobody gonna be stealing from your garden. So we have to all grow together, and we can't hold this shit into ourselves. We have to reach out to our neighborhoods. We have to get out there together. This is what we're supposed to do, and if they don't want to learn, teach their kids. Because I guarantee you, if a kid is interested, they gonna listen. And it's about how we bring about that conversation. And again, I'm gonna talk about those difficult conversations. And it happens every day. And sometimes we don't like to have those difficult conversations.
Righteous.
Most definitely. God body. Yeah. In closing, I'm gonna close it out like this, man. It is the return of the God. Like, there is the Christ consciousness within every person. There's an alarm bell ringing saying, hey, something's going on. And we are responsible to wake each other up. We are responsible to activate that next being. There's a reason why you open your door and they have locks, you close them and they have locks. We've been taught to separate, to close ourselves off from each other. You know, we came from a place of pyramids where everything was written in stone, to a place of now reading things where whoever write it on the paper, they tell a story. So I say, when you listening to your inner self, your inner soul, nobody can tell you anything. So there will be a meeting place where everyone will go that knows where to go. You're going to be exactly where you're supposed to be at that exact time. If you're not there, you're not there. There will be a lot of people that's going to stay and stick around. They're going to remain in these big cities. It's going to be desecrated. These big cities going to be empty buildings. They show you on the zombie movies and all that. They show you where the city's headed. They show you where it's lightheaded. So, it's all up for us to, say, hey, you know what, today is the day. I might just pick up, with a little nut and say, man, whoever stay, they stay. I can't control it, but my soul told me to do this. We get the stories of Noah building an ark. We get all these different stories, but we not told nothing about you knowing like it's different when you don't know nothing about who you are. So I say, with that in closing, one love, man. We appreciate the Butterfly Goddess, Brother Rashur. Y'all got our body, man, and we out, man, like we always do. We're gonna talk about it. Y'all stick with me.